Hey guys, I thought I'd make a quick little video showing what I'm doing at my place uh, with the margins. I'm doing what I'm calling margin planting. It's my belief that basically the ditches are completely underutilized and there's just so much more that we could be growing there that we're not. Um, Currently I have a good thicket of here of elderberry all through here and all through there down by the telephone pole. Now, we had to sign an agreement with the sprayers, the electric company, not to spray these, and that we would kind of maintain these hedges and stuff, these ditches, and make sure that no trees really got out of control. So that's really as high as the elderberry gets, about there, about 6-8 feet high, right there, maybe a little bit taller than that. But the rest of this ditch, I plan to plant Miscanthus, Calamangratus, or various different hedge bamboos like Pseudosausa japonica, which is basically arrow bamboo. It's a Japanese hedge bamboo kind of, and it's edible to the cows. There is a dense enough stand here of elderberries to probably start making some jam and stuff. But mostly what I've been doing is air layering it by taking some of these rocks, and I'll just bend some branches over and then put a rock on top of it so that it takes new sprouts. And then other times I've gone through here and diced these things up and made cuttings and then evenly distributed them as best I could between here and the fence of the field. And so what I've been doing today is I just got in here with the brush mower and kind of cleared this out because I'm going to continue to put perennials in the ditches. And we're going to probably leave the elderberry until maybe this theory proves good, that you can take stuff like Miscanthus, which is going to get, and this is the giant Miscanthus right here. This stuff is going to get like, what is that, like 12 foot tall? And we're down here in the valley, sort of right here by the pond. Um, Whatever crop basically comes through the fence that is a grass crop, like bamboo and maybe Miscanthus. I don't know if Miscanthus stays green enough in the wintertime. But there's bamboos that basically they don't lose their leaves in temperate North America until the temperature drops below maybe 20 degrees. And so I basically just, you know, did a thing where this Miscanthus, if you imagine a grown man that's, got his hand up in the air, 6 foot or 7, 8 foot, that's about how high a cow can reach up there and graze the grass. And so if you measured the square footage of a 6 foot man standing there, or a 6 foot tall right there, and then all the way down, 300, 400 feet, whatever your property line is right there, along the county road or wherever you're at along the way, it could be an easement on a driveway or something. Um, that's square footage of grass that's not of your space, of your property, that nobody's using. Now I'm not trying to encourage cows to be like sticking their neck over fences and like eating grasses and stuff, but this just comes in so thick, and it spreads in the correct way that and bamboo's similar, that I just believe that maybe we are missing out as a society on a lot of potential if we just start including some more non-native grasses like bamboo. And I know that sounds completely counter to, most of what society has made you to believe about bamboo, and kudzu and other different things that where the word invasive is thrown around too much. It's the bamboo is a godsend. You just need to know how to tame the dragon. There's everything from knee-high and waist-high grass bamboos that will feed a cow, feed a sheep, a donkey, any of the grazers, because that's what all it is when you think bamboo, think buffalo grass. So in this little hedgerow right here, we've left the elderberry, the miscanthus, and then there's also Jerusalem artichokes that are down in there. Those grow really well in the margins, which those are also an edible crop for people and for like hogs and stuff. Sorry if this sounds like a rant. I just needed to say my piece. If you guys got any ditches by your houses and your properties, and you got cows, or you got spaces that are just completely not being used, really, like, there's nothing going on with that. It holds the cows in with four strands of wire, five strands, and 20, maybe 30 years it has to be cleared of the debris and stuff. And so what I've decided to do is start growing some snowball bush in there and bamboo hedges, and the bamboo does great, especially the yellow groove. Man, there'll come a day, maybe less than a decade from now, I'll be able to drive down the county road to my house here, and my hope is that it'll be so thick with vegetation, roses intertwined with bamboo, and maybe even some vine maple over here on the side. I don't even know, just a bunch of different everything. Northern macadamian or something. It's gonna be awesome. Gotta just plant a little bit of everything all the time, everywhere. All right, rant done. Thanks guys for tuning in. Happy trails, happy planting. Plant in the fall, plant in the winter.